And welcome back to another episode of the Rusty Cups Podcast, the police podcast, where two drunk dicks talk about the lighter, darker, and stranger side of law enforcement. I feel like I haven't used that intro in a while. It's always a drunken ride along with the two good buddies, Rusty and Cuffs. Anyway, it's Rusty and Cuffs. What's going on there, Cuffs?
Well, we're not driving today because what do we got today?
So this is Penelope Bourbon. Pretty name for a pretty bourbon. What do you think?
Oh, that's smooth.
Yeah, pretty good bang for your buck. It's like a $36 bottle. It's not too bad.
Nice and warming, very smooth. I like it. Yeah, no, I would drink that. For bourbons, I'm a little bougie now, and I do the Bullet usually, but I like...
this would be considered a better bourbon than Bullet.
For $35?
Yeah.
Maybe I should stop going to the liquor store drunk.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst thing about where I live is I can walk to the liquor store, and I do it.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, move here. We'll just walk to the bar. More expensive, but it's more social.
Yeah, way more expensive. I like my antisocial. No, I don't. February is killing me. Actually, winter is killing me.
Yeah.
Seasonal.
A little depressed. Let me see those wrists, buddy.
Oh yeah, no, they're fine. Seasonal depression is real, but when I get depressed and sad, I spend money that I shouldn't spend.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, like, we'll get into the review of the gear that I spent some money on. I ordered like every single spring rebuild kit for like half of my pistols at home from.
It was time.
Yeah, so I'm modifying my like Uberti fucking Cattleman revolver. It's single action 350. Like I'm spring rebuild kits for everything, including my LCP2, my like carry piece and everything. I'm getting weird.
No, you're getting bored.
Yeah, I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored. I'm inside too much, and then I'm sleep deprived because my kid's going through like sleep regression. So I'm like middle of the night scrolling, and then shit just arrives at my house. 48 Cadbury cream eggs arrived at my house today.
Well, it'll fix your depression.
I've been cracking them
It'll help
open.
your diabetes.
Oh, they definitely improve everything. What else has been going on?
You're like really trying hard to be skinny fat.
Oh no, I am. I'm there. It's fine. I'm gonna hop on peptides. This will all clear up. We'll be good in a little while. I'm gonna get on the juice. Or whatever the not juice is.
Yeah, whatever the clean Wolverine stack.
Yeah. I want something that makes me hairier, but not on my head. I just want to be even hairier than I already am everywhere.
Just want to wear a fur bikini.
Gross.
Just completely unfuckable.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm married. I have a kid.
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I don't use the dick. It's for decoration.
Fair.
Cop week. How was yours?
Why don't you go first?
All right, I'll go first. All right. So there was a fight at a church. It was like 20 people fighting each other. It was a funeral. Guess the race.
Nope, that's racist. I'm going to go Italian.
Yeah, so black. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
It was like it was
We actually have some Italy news coming today.
Oh, good. So it was half Italian, half Spanish, but they were all like intermixed. Like it wasn't like half the family was Spanish, half the family was Italian.
This is why you should never let them come together.
Fiery interbred mix.
I don't care how good the food is. I mean, look, those are my people.
I don't know if I want a lasagna taco, but actually no.
But
I would
awesome.
absolutely fucking eat that. But it was.
Listen, I come from the product of both Hispanics and Italians. Guess whose marriage ended up in divorce?
I wonder why. Oh, so you're not white at all? Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
I thought you were like there was a little bit of like English or something. You're just
no, but the Italian half has been really working hard. We've been trying to whiten it up over the years.
I've been doing this for a little while, but every time I find an Italian guy at work or something, I always like just snipe at him that he's not actually white. And like even if like like if they're talking about classic movies, I'll be like, especially like an Al Pacino movie, I'm like, isn't that rapper? Like they'll lose their fucking mind. He's an Italian about not being white. It's the easiest way to get someone to crash out. It's really fun. Anyway, this is a very nice church in a very nice neighborhood. And they're screaming, fighting, spitting at each other. And the priest doesn't even look shocked.
Like, this is what you trained for.
Yeah, and patrol is there. I didn't say handling it. I said they're there. In force, because it was, like, reported 100 people. There were 100 people there. There were, like, 20 people fighting. But, like, there's 6 cops abreast, and they're just kind of looking around with their dicks in their hand. And there's a supervisor there, and the supervisor's just trying to interview one person, which is definitely not their fucking job.
No.
So I just start fucking yelling at the cops. I like had it. Like I'm like pretty fed up with how shitty they've been lately. And usually my dickish attitude is directed towards the public to get them to fight me so I get some overtime or get an arrest.
That's fair.
I just directed it at the cops. I was the same smarmy douchebaggery that I use on the road. Like, oh, you don't know? You don't know? You should probably figure that fucking out, shouldn't you, buddy? Like, oh, you don't know who the perps are? You don't know who the complainants are? Oh, well, one of you better shit me a fucking answer for that. And like, oh, well, they were hit by that guy. What guy? Oh, he's in there in the pews over there. Go get fucking eyes on him.
Let me ask you a question. When your inevitable promotion comes down the pike,
yeah,
do you think you'll chill?
No.
Because
I'm 35. This is it, buddy. Like this is is as chill as I fucking get. So I had that, and like I kind of got them. Like I got them directed, and I started motivating them. I'll call it motivating, not berating them to do their fucking jobs, and they started doing them. Shocking. And then the supervisor comes out from whatever La La Land they were doing. And, oh, can you go secure the video footage? And I'm like, no, have one of your cops do that. Bye. And I just walked the fuck out. Like, yeah. I just fixed your shit and wiped your ass, and then you asked me to do evidence bitch work collection? No. I have shit to do. I didn't have shit to do. I wanted to go home. And then we had a search warrant where we just crawled through kitty litter and cigarette butts and found a jammy. And I was like, oh, cool, found a jammy. And then I'm looking at these other things, and I don't do anything with them. I function test them, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck are these? And then as I laid in bed that night after I finished the search warrant, I was like, God damn it, those were pen guns that weren't working that I just fucking ignored. They were, so you take a center punch, like an old steel center punch. Yeah. You cut like a bolt shape, and you put a bolt in it and a spring, and you can fit a 22 or not. Like there were like 3 pen guns in various stages of disrepair. They weren't functional, not a single one.
You saw them. Go back and get a warrant.
I don't even feel like doing that.
All right, well, fuck it then.
Because I have to crawl through the dirty, like raccoon-infested basement to get them again. Like they definitely, there was dust on them, and bad guy wasn't using them. Whatever. Then we arrested somebody, and just baggies of heroin were falling out of everywhere, and we finally get him back to the precinct after all that. We do our, final search before we cuff him to the bench or whatever. And pulls open his pants, and I hear crinkling, and it was a fucking diaper. And we're just gonna go back and redo it. Fucking yeah, that was. Go back and play that. He's just unzipping it. It sounded like the longest rip of a fart. No, keep it in. Fuck you. Keep that shit in. He's like does a keep rolling sign, and he's unzipping a puffer vest. Like you can blend in with the white people in this neighborhood.
I'm trying. I have a whole variety of vests now.
Do you have like a Patagonia too?
I don't have Patagonia money. I gotta find something that looks like Patagonia.
Yeah, that's right.
I have Patagonia.
You have 8 kids. You get the Timo and Wish versions.
No, I go to that store with the fucking Chinese hieroglyphs in front. They've got stuff.
So no, but I heard this crinkling. I'm like, oh, he's got a bundle in there or something. No, he's wearing like adult diapers. This is like a 30, 40-year-old dude, just weird shaped, like just like skinny at the shoulders, and then just bitch tits, and then like the widest belly.
Just that mashed potato body.
Yeah, just the lumpy like sock full of mashed potatoes, I guess would be the best way, and you just swing him around. Anyway, the crinkling, and it's like. It's bags of heroin, but he pulls it open, and it's like just a diaper, and he goes all the way open, and there's piss actively leaking out of his tiny dick.
Aww.
With heroin baggies, and the new guy kind of flung them towards me, so I didn't have to touch the pissy shit. Then he turns around and exposes the back, because it's cracked, there's got to be more. His asshole was where, like, your tailbone should be. Like, I've never seen
a high ass?
High asshole, butt cheeks down below it. Like, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's burned in my memory now.
Droopy butt cheeks.
I think the asshole.
We've seen just in the nature of our job. We've seen a lot of old lady ass.
I've
never seen that before.
I think we talked about on a really early episode how I got beeved by an old lady mashing it long time ago. Yeah. That was when we were both working midnights at the same time, and I think that was like a morning episode. It's like I got beeved by an old lady. I've never seen an asshole like where your tailbone should be, like not covered by butt cheeks at all. Just
not protected.
No,
at all?
no. It's just like
completely unprotected.
The brown
asshole?
eye is staring at me.
Ugh.
But there's no cheeks on either
sure
side.
It wasn't like a mole or something.
No, this was a wrinkly balloon knot.
Ugh.
I can't make sense of it. It's haunting me. So how's your cop week?
I'll be honest, I can't think of a goddamn thing that I did all week. So
that's a great week.
Yeah, it was
That's
pretty
a fantastic
good. It was pretty good. I mean, it's been pretty chilly.
Mm-hmm.
So not working has been
a little cold.
Pretty good. I'm sure that there was stuff that I just forgot about.
Yeah, like you probably pried like a homeless guy off the corner of a building or something like that.
No, to be honest, we snatched up most of our homeless. There was one guy that nobody wanted to bother with, so we just kind of left him. Oh wait, hold on. No, wait, hold on. There was something because it was at that guy's house.
He's homeless, but he had a house.
No, it's like his family. What the doop-a-doop-a-doo? No, yeah, that was still also like nothing really eventful.
Nothing.
Yeah, that was just like the only thing I did though.
I know there's always something that comes to one of us, but
but it was one of those homeless people that like he could not be homeless if he wanted to.
Well, if he wasn't like a dickhead or like cooperated with the family, or he's one of those where the family's like, yeah, he can stay here and doesn't.
Yeah, he just chooses not to.
Yeah, because he can't smell crack in his bedroom.
It's been, the better part of a decade of him being homeless, and he's just been fine with it.
I mean, if you're fine with it, you're fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
This is that weather where it's like, oh, we better round up the homeless that are chill, but like, not the other ones. Like the ones that are chronically criminals. It's like, let's not arrest them this week.
So maybe Mamdani is not as dumb as he looks.
Maybe
he's trying to fix the problem. I look at his like every time he fucks up, it's like a budget cut.
I've heard some problems.
Yeah, we'll get to it in the news. There's some things going on in New York City this last week and a half or so.
I mean, there's always things going on in New York City.
But anyway, this is the SHOT Show episode, right? We're going to break down all the shit that's been slowly trickling out about SHOT Show and any new products.
Dude, it's been torture.
It's just been slow. And you know what? We could have done this a week ago had I not had another kid.
Yeah,
we could have just went there, finger fucked all the stuff, and then, did our own content.
Yeah, you decided to have that kid.
I did. It's in my blood. I don't tell you.
You didn't even get snipped yet. You're going to have fuck another one. You're going to do it.
Keep rolling the dice, dude.
That's insane.
I'm going to roll the dice until...
Catholic roulette is fun in high school. It's not fun in your fucking 40s. What are you doing?
I'm going to roll the dice until I need to buy another car.
You need another...
I think that car's got one more kid in it.
It doesn't even fit another kid in it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I got a middle seat.
You got a middle seat. Oh, you got space for one more.
There's a seat for one more. Technically two more. It's technically an 8-passenger van.
Yeah, but the car seats when you have the car, they take up a lot more room than anybody ever says.
Yeah. See, that's how I blend in with the whites. Puffer vests and actually have my kid in car seats.
It's true. I have pulled over a minivan, and it was full of kids. But not a single one of them was strapped into anything. No, they were sitting on the...
Honestly, I have a 12-passenger van, depending on what ethnicity you are.
If you really were a credit to your kind, it would be like a 14-passenger van.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Some of them are working. Like there's a cooler full of tortillas or tamales in the back, too.
Oh, it's oranges. You could drop them off in their respective corners. Anyway,
we're not racist. These are things we actually experience in law enforcement. Just so you know.
Yeah, it's just that it's the people that you police or what
you see.
That's what you focus all of your jokes on their shortcomings.
Yeah, not mine.
No. I don't want to look inside. All right, let's get into SHOT Show. So, all right, we're gonna break SHOT Show down into 4 categories. We're gonna do pistols, rifles, I guess optics, and then other. Some of my things fall into weird categories. I just did if it goes bang, figure out where it's gonna go.
Yeah, but let me just talk. Like, I think a lot of these gun tubers and the gear queers and the tactical boomers or whatever the fuck you want to call them, they really drip fed everything out of SHOT Show this year.
Yeah.
Kudos to them for having a healthy work-life balance and taking the time to do it to each one.
They were all fucking pissing out of their ass.
Yeah.
Everybody that was at SHOT Show,
they get sick every time, and you're like super excited to do this. I'm still like getting over
it's
a cold.
Chinese honeypots that are just putting fucking, different viruses on surfaces over there. They're using the gun community as a test bed for all their weird shit.
It might be the Chinese. It could be another group.
You leave them out of it. They've had a hard enough time trying to run Hollywood.
I didn't say who they were. I just, anyway, they wear funny hats. So they did drip feed it. If you want to actually watch videos and have somebody that's more knowledgeable and probably entertaining, James Reeves from the Firearms blog, I think, has the best roundup usually every year.
Yeah.
I don't agree with everything he says. He's got a thing against 3D printed guns, which, whatever.
It's job security there.
Yeah, but he's cool like me. He likes Kel-Tec's stupid shit, or at least he pretends he likes it while he's talking to these people in the booths. Obviously, the Gun Jesus will be out there too, and there's a ton of videos that he'll probably be like, this is going to be a forgotten weapon. That's the fun thing he does. Mm-hmm. But let's get into it. You want to start with pistols?
Yeah, let's start pistols.
Yeah.
All right, obviously, stealing the show is the Gen 6 Glock with the Koa.
Right. Oh, no, that is not what stole the show.
It's the greatest handgun that there is. There will not be anything that outperforms it. So we can just end it right there. Let's just move on to rifles.
I already handled the Glock Gen 6. I did. Mm-hmm. One of my coworkers, great dude, that's like a gun nut, already has one. It's the best fucking Glock they've ever made. Hands down. It's fan-fucking-tastic. I'm not a Glock fanboy like you. I would, if there was a better gun out there, I'd be like, oh, fuck, that's what I want. No, the undercut, the grip texture is better. The trigger feels lighter. They worked out some kinks. The only thing that pisses me off about Glock is they still haven't moved to a fire control unit. They're like right there. They're right fucking there. And they just don't do it. The Glock Gen 6 is fucking dope, and it's better than Gen 5. And I had a Gen 5, and I was like, oh, this might be worth money one day. Fuck it. I'm going to get a Gen 6. I'll get rid of my Gen 5.
I won't get rid of a Glock. I'll just get more.
I'm going to just get a better Glock.
I'm just going to keep getting Glocks. And when they keep making them better, I'll just keep
No, I'm going to get weird shit. Because the gun that obviously stole, the pistol that obviously stole the show, because you're fucking wrong, is the Kel-Tec PR3AT.
No, you're absolutely wrong.
The stripper clip fed rotating bolt 380. It looks fucking good. So it's cheap as fuck.
I had a Kel-Tec P3AT.
Yeah.
And the gun was fine. Mm-hmm. It was not a great gun. It was a small, thin gun that you could put in your back pocket like it was a wallet.
And it goes bang every single time.
Provided that it's clean, it will go bang every single time. You're going to get about 3 magazines out of it, and then it's going to get fucking dirty and gross.
I'm not reloading 3 times. Well, you don't need a magazine because this is stripper clip fed.
Okay, so you're going to get 3 stripper clips, and then you're going to have to... I don't even know how do you get in there to change the internal magazine.
Oh, no, it has a little base plate that you can pop out and actually put an extension on there. It's only like $300-something bucks. It's already out to market.
Well, you're going to get one.
Oh, 100%.
Right, so you get one.
Yeah.
Not that it's new to SHOT Show, but I'm going to get the bodyguard.
Yeah.
So we'll do a 3 little
we'll
3,
do it.
And then you have
an
LCP Max, right?
I know I have the LCP2. I do want a Max. I would like the Glock 380s, but they're just not small enough. The one that they do make that is small is not in the U.S.
Yeah, so that's the problem with the Glock 380.
And I recently saw the Glocks with the cow print on them at a local gun store, and I almost fucking bought one. They had a full-size Glock, and they had the 43X size
I honestly think that if you shoot somebody with a cow-printed gun, you're going to lose that trial.
No, I think you're going to walk because it's like, look at that cute gun. Like, it doesn't have like the smile, wait for the flash, or like you're fucked ejection port cover. It's like, moo, you're dead.
I don't think people have a problem putting autistic people in jail.
If they engraved it with like got milk, that'd be hilarious.
Okay. Yeah, no, you got me there. Yeah. All right.
No, and definitely they don't have a problem putting autistic people in jail. They put Ted Kaczynski in jail. So, like...
Uncle Ted was right.
He was right. He was 100% right. Anyway, we'll get into my conspiracy theory stuff later. Another handgun I saw... I can't believe you didn't mention this one. I mean, it's novel. It's
what do you mean? Can't believe I only mentioned one gun.
Yeah, and then you said, let's move on to rifles. Did you see any other pistols?
Yes. Pistols were probably the biggest leap forward out of any... segment.
Oh, I'm going to disagree with you on that.
I don't think rifles had a lot going on. I think there was some stuff, but it wasn't anything like super innovative. And I would say with pistols is nothing super innovative, with the exception of like, what was that Dragon pistol?
Which one was that?
I don't know. It's like a $12,000 gun.
Oh, yeah, I'm not buying that.
Yeah, it's a Rhino Arsenal to Dragon. So it doesn't have a slide. It's got like a bolt, which essentially is slide.
I mean, some older guns had that years ago.
Yeah, it's seems like a very cool idea. It's less reciprocating mass, so it's supposed to stay on target. Yeah.
That's how the first couple iterations of semi-automatic handguns were like that.
I made a list. This is $12,000. I think it starts at like $7,000 for like the base model, and then if you get all the bells and whistles, like it's a race gun, then it's like $12,000. The Beretta Jaguar.
Okay. Yeah.
I only liked it because it's a competitor to the Mark IVs, and there was really nothing else like that in the market. Yeah. And I'm looking for a 22 suppressor host. Mm-hmm. So between that and the Mark IVs, you've got a little bit more to play with. And then what's that company that starts with a V, like Volkswagen or whatever?
Volkortsen?
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, they make a Ruger 1022, but it's just like completely tuned up.
They make a Mark IV also.
I have some Volkortsen parts. Well, had some Volkortsen parts in my Ruger 1022. I actually sold my 1022 because I want to build up a, bougie bitch one nowadays.
Yep.
But I know the Mark IV would be one of my top choices. But honestly, the TX22 is probably up there with me. Mm-hmm. For some reason, there's been some availability issues near us with the TX22. I think they just keep going out of stock. They're very popular. Mm-hmm. But Taurus, I didn't get to see anything from Taurus this year. But I at 22, that's actually my next gun. But go ahead, continue with your 22.
All right, so so just the Jaguar was just an interesting idea. Yeah. It's just another like what will be a quality gun that's coming to market that could use a suppressor host.
It's bigger than the Cheetah and all that, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's so, about the same size as the Mark IV.
Yeah, the Cheetah's a dope 22 platform.
Yes, and so
Bobcat, or is that the Bobcat? The Cheetah's a 380.
I think you're right. Yeah. I think it's the Bobcat. It brings me to what I want a 22 for, and it's really just for walking around in the woods and being able to shoot stuff and not have anybody hear it. So.
Yeah, when you shoot a hiker.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Bobcat.
Yeah.
Great idea if you wanted to go single shot, right? Because everything's going to be enclosed, right? It's a closed chamber, and you could single shot that thing, single action, one in the pipe, but yada yada yada. Then I saw the Bond Arms suppressed Derringer.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I wish that was a 22. I also wish that Bond Arms didn't flip back at you to reload.
I don't like that.
I wish that the action was like a over-under shotgun, where it just breached forward a little bit, because you already have all that mass from the suppressor that they've have drilled onto the barrel.
It just pop right down and boom.
And then just throw 2 more rounds in there, and then that uses wipes, which I think is pretty cool. The wipe issue, because I think the wipe is actually considered part of a suppressor, which now you need to like go through the ATF to get new wipes, which seems like a pain in the ass.
You just don't tell them. That's the workaround.
Yeah, but will like Bond Arms or whoever makes their suppressors send you new wipes?
No, you get the wipes are just a piece of rubber essentially.
Okay, so you can make your own.
Yeah,
wipes.
you just cut them out of the cloth or whatever, and then you don't say anything about it. There's some people make some punches for wipes and stuff like that. I saw there was a handful of the Derringers that were suppressed.
Well, having a 9. So again, I don't like the action of it, but the one that I guess they came out with, it's 9mm.
I think it's just like a we made it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is what SHOT Show.
But I would like a 9mm suppressed single action gun, a double barrel single. You
know what would be crazy, and I'm sure the patent expired on it. The Mark 23 from SIG, like it's gotta have expired.
The Mark 23 from the H&K.
I'm sorry, H&K.
Solid Snake.
Yeah,
gun?
Solid Snakes. Yeah. Uh-huh. With the, I know that the first iteration did actually like real 1980s, so 25 years. The patent should expired by now. The failure point was being able to lock the slide forward to fire a single shot. It would wear out, and it had wipes and all that. But like somebody got to make that. Like make that single, like lock
There's
it back.
There's probably a Turkish company working on it right now.
Oh god, Turks had a bunch of new shotguns out again.
Well, they made a Spaz 12.
Yeah, they made that too. It's not even a Spaz 12. It's just furniture dressing, but it is semi and pump. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't work the same way as the Spaz 12, but it looks, feels, and I guess does everything a Spaz 12 does.
And it's $1,000.
A lot of people that own Spaz 12s are going to be real fucking mad at that.
Yeah, because it's gonna. What are those things going for? Like
$15,000. Yeah, something like that. Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Tank that value
because they only imported X amount before. They're like, there's no sporting purpose, whatever.
What about hunting velociraptors?
100%. Did I ever mention what I would do if I was a billionaire?
You dress up like the safari guy from Jurassic Park?
No, I would bring back dinosaurs and let them go in our worst neighborhood. Just build a wall around and just let velociraptors go.
You think that just when you have money, you can just bring dinosaurs back?
I think when you have money, you can pretty much do any awful thing, apparently. We'll get into my conspiracy theories later. So I saw the ounce OZ pistol. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
It kind of looks like something out of, I don't know, Power Rangers or something. It folds into the handle. It's a little weird thing. It's very much a clockwork internal like magazine of like 10 rounds. Only weighs like an ounce and a half or some crazy shit like that. Ounce 0.9. Super small, concealable. When you open it up, it's actually ready to go and ready to fire. Like it charges it when you fold it. They're pretty expensive. You haven't seen it or anything? We'll pull it
sounds like a Nerf gun action.
It definitely is a Nerf gun action. It's semi-auto. But when you open it, it like racks it. I thought it was very cool. I've seen it actually a couple years in a row now, but this is the first year I think they've had it at SHOT Show. And I know they're already making it. It's like a boutique little thing. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't concealed carry a 22 long rifle if I had anything better. Do I carry a 25 ACP when I'm walking my dog through my neighborhood? Yeah, but that's not for a person. That's really to shoot this one dog if it ever gets off the leash. Like, it's just, that's all I'm going to do with it. I don't want to shoot that dog. I just don't like that dog.
That's fair.
Tipman had a pistol.
Yeah, so the 380 pump action.
Called it the pirate pistol.
Yes. So that also piqued my interest, right? Because you can put a suppressor on it, and I like the idea of being able to, I mean, it's fucking huge, but I like the idea of being able to shoot and retain the brass, so I'm not leaving brass all over the place. Because I could throw a suppressor on a Mark IV and just go out there and all day long, but I'm going to make a fucking mess. So that's why having something that I could be a single shot.
It also doesn't have a trigger interrupter. So you can slam fire that bitch.
Oh.
So you can hold the trigger down and just pump. Boom, 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 boom. That to me, it's like $700.
Everything that falls, it's weird as shit and it's under $1,000. I just assume you'll get it.
Yeah. Listen, I have one kid. Okay, me and my wife both make good money. I'm on track for retirement and investments. I paid off my car. Like, I can afford. I think if I work it out, I can spend $1,500 a year on stupid shit, and then I feel okay with that.
There were a fair amount of chassis. So
yeah,
there were Glock chassis, there were Ruger chassis, there were 365 chassis, there were 320 chassis. There was a chassis for basically anything with a handle.
Yeah. I'll show you my handle.
Nothing new there. I mean, everybody liked the Flux chassis. I'm waiting to see when you put your.
Yeah, we still that's. I know the dude actually reached out to me. He's like, "Did you build it?" Yeah, I'm like, "No, man. Like,
I got bills, man.
I bought weird shit and I have depression right now because it's cold out."
I'll be honest. The 365, although it's functional and it does kind of fit.
It's great. I'm gonna be mad when I build it because it's gonna be it's gonna replace my Smith & Wesson.
So that's the thing. It's like I know that it's gonna make me happy, but also the thought of it doesn't bring me any joy. Like I'll be happy carrying it. Yeah. It's gonna be great. Yeah. It's gonna do what I need it to do. It's gonna be a great gun.
Yeah, my Smith & Wesson has character that the SIG doesn't have.
Yeah, it just doesn't do it doesn't do anything for me. That being said, there's like 9 million versions of the 365, so maybe I can find something that's like a little fancy pantsy. I don't know. Back to Glocks. And I'm going to just say, let's say by way of Glock.
Yeah.
Shadow Systems.
Yeah.
So Shadow Systems is, if you're like in a department that's like if you're in like a department in Texas that has money that just bought staccatos.
No, they have money for guns. They don't have money for anything else.
Okay, but there's other departments that went the Shadow Systems route.
Yeah. And
bought those because they're basically just tricked out Glocks.
Yeah.
Now they have the Shadow Systems Axio, which I don't know if you saw that. It's basically a tricked out Glock. Yeah. They would not like it if you said that.
Yeah.
But the video, what did I watch? The James Reeves video? I don't know. It was like a over caffeinated autistic Asian engineer explaining the gun, and that hits all of the parts that I want in buying a gun. Is like, I want somebody that's over caffeinated. I want them to be a little autistic, and Asian, it just in engineering helps.
Yes.
So,
well, depends on what flavor of Asian. It does. Because if it's a Chinese gun, it's just a copy of a Russian gun. That's the truth.
I don't know I don't know. Let's say he was Japanese or South Korean.
Japanese, the cops still use revolvers there.
Okay, he's Korean.
Korean, yes.
Okay, he's Korean.
Korean, yes.
Yeah, he's probably Korean. Yeah. Anyway, we'll have to email him before we buy one. Like, hey, that Asian guy. What flavor was he?
Are you a Chinese or Japanese? I'm Laotian.
That's a what?
That's a King of the Hill reference.
Yeah,
for you youngins.
Anyway, it's $2,000 Glock basically, but
I'm not spending $2,000 on a fucking Glock. Fuck you. I'll buy a platypus or Staccato for that money.
Okay, so now that goes back to 2011s, which there was every variety of 2011s.
Some of them take Glock mags now.
So the platypus takes Glock mags. There's another company that came out. It was looked like a race gun that took Glock mags. I'm gonna have to look it up. Was it Zermatt Arms?
I don't know. There's so many like aftermarket Glock thing. Like, if you bought a Glock for, let's say you don't even have the blue line, blue label, blue light, whatever the fuck it is price, and you buy a Glock for $600, $650, and you spend $650 on parts and doodads for that same fucking Glock, you're coming out ahead of a lot of these companies that make the Glockness that is just like a homebrew Glock.
All right, so this was the
You
gun.
take a Gen 3 and you buy parts on clearance, you can make a hot Glock for fucking $900.
Yes. This is the Zermatt Arms Waltz 9.
Why does it look like RoboCop's Auto 9?
It kind of looks like
it fucks. No.
Yeah. It's cool as hell,
That's
right?
fucking hot. I like that.
So it's
square
basically
as fuck. It's got that big ass palm swell in the back, which reminds me of a couple of the H&K designs. Like, it looks like the VP9 grip or the stare in the back, but that square ass fucking front.
Yeah, it looks like a Glock cucked a 2011 and came out with this. It's
yeah, shoot my target.
I mean, yeah, it's a Glock fed 2011-ish Glock. I don't know. It's got all the things that look like a Glock, but also
it doesn't
like
have a hammer.
Striker
fired?
Striker fired.
Yeah, no. Pass.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, it's also super expensive. It starts at $5,000.
What the fuck? Like,
I mean, if you're in like the race gun world, I think the kind of like the lowest bar to get into like a race gun is probably like one of those CZ Shadows, right?
Yeah, $2,900.
Like,
I think.
kind of in
CZ
that
Shadows around $2,900. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
every time I
gun...
go to one of our local gun stores, they show me the same CZ Shadow that has been in the case for like 3 years. I'm like,
please buy this. We can't buy anything else until we sell this.
It's like, no, just find a gay dude. He's gonna buy the CZ Shadow. Like, gay dudes love CZs. I don't know what it is. They just like CZs. Are CZ75s nice looking guns? Yeah, but anything fancier than that is pretty fucking gay. Like,
that's the problem, is duty pistol versus everything else.
Yeah. It's like, once you go past duty pistol and you're into like the eliteness, unless you're actually in these competitive realms where somebody's gonna approach you and be like, use our gun and we'll pay you for it or whatever.
Here, you want to watch cuffs get real gay? Smith & Wesson, steel frame, match, carry comp, or whatever the fuck they had.
Yeah, it's hot as fuck. I'd fucking carry that every single day.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah. That gun is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's heavy as fuck, but it's awesome.
I've shot a handful of even the M&P steel frame, or aluminum frame, like, they're fucking nice ass
Yeah,
guns.
the aluminum frame was,
It's really, my complaint with that is like the grip felt like I was holding a cheese grater. It was like a little too aggressive of stippling, which the Glock Gen 6 had the most aggressive but comfortable stippling I've ever held. Like, I was like, oh my God, this is fucking perfect.
Oh,
they nailed it.
Perfection, exactly.
They nailed it. Yeah. They nailed that shit. We tired of pistols?
Yes.
Do you have room for pistol caliber carbines?
Yes.
The Penta PPA 43.
Was that like a boat engine?
So isn't
that a Mercedes boat engine?
You played Call of Duty World at War, right?
Probably.
or like maybe even the first Black Ops. I don't know. Whatever. PPS 43 is after the PPSH 41, which was the drum magazine, stupid high rate of fire. They moved back. PPS 43.
Are you getting into the B&T?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get there.
Okay, is that not what we're talking about right now?
No. The PPA 43 is a modernized surplus kit of the PPS 43. It's an aluminum frame. It's AR-15 fire control group. It's got Picatinny rails and a threaded barrel. Well, you can thread the barrel. It actually came about from the 3D printing world. People made some 3D printed receivers for these surplus parts, and then somebody kind of took the same files and made a.
Why does it look so dumb?
How does that look dumb?
Are we talking about the same thing?
Fuck yeah!
Look up dumb as fuck.
Look up the PPS 43 now. It's just they just modernized it. They just took it and modernized it. Now, because it uses an AR-15 fire control group, some forced reset triggers will work in that motherfucker.
I don't know. What do you even call that thing? I guess you just call it PPA 43.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. That thing's ugly as shit. What do you use it for?
Shooting.
Oh, okay.
It's a pistol caliber carbine. They're fun as fuck. If you have a little bit of a fan of a Russian history and you want something like that, it's novel. It's using old shit that's recycled. They're probably making a good profit off of that fucking thing, and it looks fun as hell. Is
it going to be under $1,000?
No, probably not.
Oh,
probably right around. They didn't say the price on that.
All right, well, you'll buy it.
Did you see the S&T Motive STS M21?
No, why? Don't throw all these letters and numbers at me, dude.
Jesus, you're really not as autistic as me.
No, what is that?
What is your special S&T Motive STS?
I can spell that.
-M21. So, do you know who Daewoo is? Speaking of,
yes, I do.
So Daewoo, they make the rifles.
This is trains. You are autistic as shit.
Yeah, I know I'm autistic. Yeah, I know.
I just typed it all in. It's all just trains.
Just Google STS-M21.
Why didn't you just tell me that?
Well, that's S&T Motive.
STS-21.
Is that gonna be a train still?
Nope. It's like a special tactics squadron.
That's not right either.
STS-21.
STS-M21. You're not finding this shit.
You know how autistic you have to be to fucking tell me exactly what to type and I still can't find this goddamn gun?
No, I think you're retarded.
All right, is that it?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
so it's a 9mm AR that takes Colt stick mags.
It can take a couple different. Daewoo, they make they're importing the rifles.
Shitty cars and washers and dryers.
They make shitty cars. They make sweet tanks and sweet guns.
Oh, okay.
They make basically an AR-18, sort of a modernized version of that's still used by the Korean military. They get tired of Heckler and Koch's bullshit, trying to bring in MP5s and shit, and they have integrally suppressed ones. Those probably aren't going to come into the country. But this is delayed blowback. It's not, which with the 9mm PC pistol caliber carbines, not a lot of them are anything other than direct blowback. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of getting fucking annoying when it's like, it's
snappy for a 9.
MP5 or Heckler and Koch figured out fucking roller delayed how many years ago?
What, in the 60s?
Yeah, we're going back that far, and nobody else does anything except for like a handful of companies, and they charge almost as much as an MP5.
Well, I mean, the Springfield's considered roller delay now.
Yeah, so the Kuna is the one that I'd be interested in too. My MP5 clone still hasn't fucking arrived.
You ordered that from who?
Zenith.
Oh,
yeah.
We'll have to drop them a line.
So it's.
I saw some of the stuff from Zenith this year.
Yeah.
And the way I look at Zenith is just because like they're getting a little wacky.
Yeah.
They're basically like Keltec, but after they sober up, they kind of like go back to their napkins and they're like,
just let's clean this up a little bit.
Let's make this not suck.
Yeah, that is seems Zenith. But the STS M21, they're going to be importing a delayed blowback 9mm MPX competitor. Somewhere between MPX, somewhere between the MP5 in that realm, but it's delayed blowback. The MPX doesn't have any delay,
and
the MP5 is roller delayed, and you don't want to spend that kind of fucking money. Interesting. Some autistic Koreans and Germans got together and made a nice fusion. Do you have anything in that realm? In the pistol caliber carbine?
No, not really.
All right. Do you want to go on to rifles?
Rifles. The only thing that I saw that was of any real interest to me, and it wasn't really even new for SHOT Show.
Fucking list here.
Was the Mossberg 990.
I have that on here too. Yeah.
Whether it be in like that aftershock configuration or the Magpul furnitured,
it's been
SBR.
It's been designed to be short barreled rifle or short barrel shotgun. It's like designed around that. Like you could shave weight off of it and not lose the functionality.
So, that made me happy.
Uh-huh.
I could see something like that being in my car. If I needed to put 5 rounds of
buckshot. Yeah.
I thought that the folding shotgun was retarded.
Oh, I want that. I like that thing.
Yeah, again, that makes total sense.
Fuck you. Would I carry it? No. Would I buy it? Probably not.
I just think it's retarded. The Spaz 12 Turkish thing caught my eye. If you're telling me that it's different operation, just looks the same.
Well, no,
it looks cool.
It's semi-auto and pump.
Yeah.
It looks like one. From a distance, you can't tell. If it puts a smile on your face.
Doesn't Benelli also make something that is semi-auto and pump?
They don't make... That's hard to find. The M3?
Yeah.
You're not going to find that.
Okay.
So I would say if it puts a smile on your face, it says fuck you to the guys that are hoarding the Spaz 12s, and Franchi isn't making more of these and nobody's importing it. Fucking buy it. Like, who cares? Like, if it
does make me smile.
It's a shotgun. It works. And I'm not going to yuck your yum. Like, you might shit on me for liking anything other than Glocks. Glock never came out with that AR that they were rumoring about.
Apparently they did.
And nobody liked it.
No, it was like a military contract to some fucking, I don't know, like Denmark or some shit has it.
Was it polymer or was it just fucking...
No, it was an AR.
So
they basically just made an AR. I mean, it's a perfect AR, but it's
I'm sure it is. Yeah, I'm sure it is. The 990 is...
Speaking of perfect ARs, do you know anything about Sons of Liberty Gunworks and their Mark 1 that apparently is like all the hotness now?
I've heard of Sons of Liberty Gunworks.
I mean, I've followed them for a long time. I've been aware of them. I know they make good ARs. But all of a sudden now it's like snowballed into like, if you don't have this gun, you can't shoot shit.
That happens. If you don't have a sealed trigger, you can't shoot, blah, 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 blah. Like, whatever.
All right, whatever.
The perfect AR is a CAC Lehman 1917. You can take an AR-15 and make it a belt-fed, water-cooled upper. It's fucking ridiculous. You didn't see that?
Yes, I did see that.
It's like,
okay, that one's perfect.
It's like fuck off expensive, but like, I want that shit.
I want to stay inside of the realm of like what a cop can buy.
Oh, well, that's the thing. I'm gonna retire to Arizona and be basically a secret millionaire and shoot all my guns.
Well, that sounds awesome for you. I'll come out and visit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how we're gonna split up Savannah Guthrie's mom's ransom money. So we got to figure out, what we're gonna buy with all that.
You really had to say it. Like, we were quiet for so many weeks. We hadn't put out a podcast.
It was us.
Surprise, motherfuckers! We kidnapped a grandma.
We all know.
Super easy.
Oh, come on now. We all know it was a sister.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
She's going to be in like the basement, or she's chopped up in the freezer somewhere.
I don't know. I told my wife that when they had all the siblings sitting on a couch, and I was like, the sister did it. And she was just looking at me like, why do you think that? I'm like, I don't know. I just think it.
That's the cop instinct. You didn't see the Roswell Rifles SR-3M?
Why can't they just name shit like the fucking Roswell Rifles fucking bullet thrower?
I know. It's a 9x39 AK platform.
Oh, I did see this, yes.
Like, I remember a long time ago, it was Brandon Herrera, I think, and Donut Operator we had like a one that Russian, the sniper rifle, the Vid Torres version one, and they were shooting it at, I think, Demolition Ranch or whatever, and the ballistics were fucking sick on it. Like, it is a cool, it's like what 300 Blackout wants to be, and they're only doing a limited run of like 1,000 of them right now, but the popularity of that caliber is coming out. It suppresses well. Apparently, it's a fucking dope round. Hopefully, we see that. Scar 16s and 17s came back out, like the Gen
I saw
2s.
that. Honestly,
I don't care.
I don't give a shit. I like the gun. I like that it exists.
No, it's cool.
You know, it's just whatever.
I think
I'm just gonna end up buying another AR that does that job.
I mean,
because that's what I'm comfortable with. I don't want to branch out.
And I don't have FN budget. I'm not an.
Oh, but FN's going budget now.
What, with the 509?
The 309.
The 309. Yeah, I'm sorry. The 309.
It was funny because I watched the initial range day, and everybody was kind of like, like nobody really cared. And then all of a sudden, when their videos came out, everybody was like, "This might be the greatest budget handgun there is." Which
fuck
means
you, FN.
FN backed up a fucking truck.
Yeah, I have 2 FNs. I love my.
The
FNs.
509 is awesome, and the 510 is also awesome.
Yeah, no, they're dope. I don't have either of those. I have a FN contract Browning. High power, which is dope, and I have an FN fucking PS90.
Yeah,
like they're dope. They're cool as fuck. I got them both for kind of a song, but I'm not gonna buy FNs regularly.
No. Did I see correctly? Was there an FRT that came out for the PS90?
It's coming out soon. It was at SHOT Show.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it. Yeah, that's in there. I'm going to SBR that and throw that in there, and that's going to be my carry.
Yeah.
I can fit that in my pants.
It's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, that's going to be fucking... Except for when people, really autistic people...
Until you have to buy ammo.
Oh, Cuffs. Oh, yeah, Cuffs owns a 5.7. I actually own 3 5.7s?
Yes.
Do I own 3? Yeah, I have the Ruger 5.7. I have the FN PS90. I have something else. I don't know what it is. Anyway, when you get like 70 guns, it
we'll have to go walk around your closet and figure it out.
You mean walk out of my closet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 50 cents around. It's coming down. It's like 47 cents around.
I did like the. I mean, we talked about the Henry lever action, the magazine fit lever action.
Henry, I saw one actually in stores recently. I looked at it and it's like, that's really cool.
I have no use for it. I just like it.
No, I think that has a great niche in the market. I think for band states where they have some yes and some no sort of bullshit, they have the semi-auto one and the lever action one. One's a Homesteader, or is it another company?
No, it's Henry. I think one has it's a Glock mag 9mm lever action. I think the other one is a 5.56 or 300 blackout.
They have a 9mm semi-auto one, I think, too.
Oh, maybe you're wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not a lever action.
They do have a lever action one though.
Okay,
but it's fucking dope. I think there's a great niche for that for band states, for like a cool little ranch rifle.
Yeah. So now they have it with a 16-inch carbon wrap rifle.
Yeah,
carbon wrap barrel.
You like a lever action, which I do too.
Like I want to live in a world where I need a lever action.
That's why I'm going to move to Arizona.
Yeah, it's impractical, but and actually it's not. I guess nowadays maybe, but if you're in your band state where you need a lever action like a lever action 38, like one of those tricked out lever action 38s is great if you can't have an AR.
Yeah.
I want to live in a world where I put it into a scabbard on the side of my horse.
Well, I'm going to get a side-by-side. I'm going to get like a stupid amount of land in Arizona where I can legally own anything.
I want to live in Yellowstone, but I don't want to have to deal with the fucking cows.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to get... The only wildlife I'm going to have on mine is like a handful of chickens just to bait coyotes into coming onto my property.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, like, once in a while they shit out an egg.
Yeah, that's great. Like you shit out an egg. I might get some goats, but I would get real upset if a goat got killed by a coyote, and then it'd be like... You
get a couple alpacas.
Donkeys, actually, like their pastime is kicking and stomping coyotes to death.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so...
something you guys can do together.
Yeah. It's a compromise between moving to California because my wife wants to live there, and I don't. But I want warm weather.
Well, that's the tax workaround in California is you get an alpaca.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get like a fucking one animal, and you're like, oh, we don't pay taxes now. Okay, cool.
I do like California, but the gun laws are like tough. But like, I'm not gonna follow them.
No,
I don't follow them. Any state I've lived in, I'm like, oh, those are laws. All right, this is all a joke.
Yeah, those just seem like additional charges for people that already commit crimes.
Yeah, like I'm not committing any other crimes.
We're fine. I mean, once I do something that is legally justifiable, you will find crimes to attack on.
Well, that's the thing. It's like if I shoot a home intruder, there is going to be a delay in the 911 call. But it's like I've timed it. I really need about 25 minutes to get everything illegal out.
You shot him with a gun with no optics on it?
I
did.
Crazy. I know. It's like I practice a lot.
Yeah.
I practice. Why is he smoldering?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He didn't even have a magazine in that rifle. I was single loading them.
I found a company that makes Martini Henry rounds. I have a Martini Henry. It's a 1870s English. If you ever seen the film, this is the listeners. Have you ever seen the film Zulu with Michael Caine? It's true story based on a bunch of dudes with spears rushing at like 200 gin-soaked, sweaty Englishmen, and they killed like.
Is that about Rhodesia?
It's in the area.
Okay.
This is pre-Rhodesia sort of a thing.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
It's great. I think we could have a showing one day.
I'm gonna see where it's streaming because I don't have to buy it.
I have it on DVD.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
I don't have a DVD player.
You have a PlayStation.
Oh, that's true.
Jesus Christ. So it's a single shot, breech loading, trapdoor rifle.
Oh, it's on Tubi, Pluto TV, Sling TV,
Oh,
Amazon Prime. It's free everywhere,
It's
basically.
free everywhere. Yeah,
it's old enough.
It's old
1964.
By the way, Netflix has all the old classic James Bonds right now.
Yes,
Definitely worth a watch.
Mm-hmm.
But I found somebody that makes Martini Henry 577 by 450, whatever. They're fuck off huge rounds, smoke black powder. I ordered about 30 of them. They're really expensive. So we're going to shoot shit with that, and we're going to smoke out a public range, I think, and film it.
Okay.
I think that just sounds fun and petty.
I do enjoy, like, in my soul, getting yelled at ranges.
Oh, it's one of my favorite things.
I do enjoy it.
Like, for doing stuff that, like, just... I'm fine.
Like,
it's just...
You handle those people.
There's always, like, a fat dude that was in the Marine Corps around the same time I was. So, like, he clearly bought sizes up of Marpat as he got fatter, and he's a range safety officer, so he's making, like, $30 a day, and he yells at me like he's goddamn God. And it's like, yeah, dude, I'm a range safety officer, too. I did the 3-day class. Like, it's fine. Like, fuck off. Like, you're fucking gay. Like, no fast fire, slow fire only. It's like, I'm at a pistol range standing at 7 yards. Are you fucking kidding me?
Man.
And then there's a guy with, like, Parkinson's single loading his Henry lever action one at a time and shooting one. It's fucking crazy at those public ranges sometimes.
Yeah, although, I'll bring her up because she was one of my favorite people. And anybody that's ever been to this range will know exactly where we're talking about. Yeah, slow it down, Rambo.
I watched the dude fire his black powder thing, but it was like a smokeless black powder hunting rifle. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I'm getting ready for hunting season. And he was like a bit of a bubba in his, like, I think 50s. He left the ramrod in, and I watched him, and I didn't say anything, and I watched him shoot his fucking ramrod out. And I just, as soon as he did that, like, the range officer was so distracted with that. I was like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, shit, dude, that sucked. Blah, 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 blah. Slow it down. I'm like, whatever, you fucking losers. Fucking. And then.
That range was good because it was like the Wild West. When I used to go, you go like
dude,
Wednesday morning.
I used to drag shit out. We would drag fridges out and.
So the only time we got stripped was the weekends.
Yeah,
that was when all the people that had at that time $300 AKs came out.
I started writing down plates the last time I went there. I'm like, I was working. I was like, I just went to that range because it was weekend, and I was like, I was working, and I was like, I was working that next weekend. I was a cop. I'm like, I started writing down plates. I'm like, oh. 7 dudes got out of a Nissan Sentra, and they're shooting one gun between all 7 of them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
we'll
that's that gun that they just stole, and they're having fun. All right. There's that other range, the slightly bougier one. They have a lot of strict rules, but I went with 2 of my buddies, and we all have M1 Grands. And they're like, oh, you can shoot the steel with these M1 Grands. And they gave us like the special treatment because it was like, oh, wow, these young guys have M1 Grands. And we absolutely destroyed their steel targets because we were so accurate that, and like, I guess these old men with shitty eyes can't hit it that often.
Yeah.
We were hitting it every single time.
In the same spot.
And it was
just steel gets soft.
And it was just spinning around and just collapsing. And we're like, after like 6 times doing that, we like packed up and left.
Mm-hmm. All right, so optics.
Oh, no, there's a couple rifles I want to talk about.
Okay, let's
real quick.
All right, don't throw numbers and letters at me, though.
Vivaldi Gungnir.
Okay.
It's a bolt action, bullpup, straight pull, ambidextrous. Compatible, like quick change with a barrel and a magazine. It sounds too good to be true. It's ugly as sin, but it's like a Legos of bolt action. I don't know what the price point is. I saw it. I was like, that's very cool.
What's the company?
Ivaldi,
and it's straight pull. So that's like the Australian active shooter.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Pretty much. So we'll see how that comes out. Rhineland Arms, which they're like a nothing. German companies other than SIG and Heckler and Koch like don't really make anything. Mm-hmm. Like they make something and then it never finishes it.
Gotcha.
But Rhineland has the R300, which is modeled after the Walther WA2000. Okay. Did you ever play Hitman?
Is that weird bullpup sniper rifle? Yeah, okay.
I don't think we'll see it.
Okay.
They also announced an FG9, which is the FG42, the German paratroopers gun. And every single Palmetto State Armory said they were making a STG-44 and then eventually that. Every company that's ever like said, we're making a World War II gun that's really popular and everybody wants. None of these companies, every year at SHOT Show, it's like, I want to get excited about this. They're not going to finish it. Or it's whatever. And then the one that I actually do give a shit about, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. I might spend this money. Zastava M84 belt fed.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
It's semi-auto, whatever, but it's the PKM. I could own a PKM. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's like the best general purpose machine gun out there. Yeah, it's semi-auto. Zastava makes quality products. Yeah, they are drunk Serbs. Every once in a while, the welds are a little crooked, but that's because they had too much rakia in the morning. Highly recommend it.
Speaking of rakia, there's a bottle that has some rakia left.
There's no way there's rakia left. Hand it to me right now. I'm going to drink it.
It's under there. It's on your side, dude.
No, it isn't. Oh, my God. There's rakia.
Please finish it. I can make room for a bottle of something that's not going to make me go blind. Oh. There's just enough there to really ruin your morning, too.
I gotta pack. I'm going to California in like 48 hours. I can't be fucked. I'm going to do it.
You should finish all that rakia, please.
Yeah, hold on. Let me finish.
Leave me with the bottle because the bottle's cool. But I don't want any of the liquid inside it.
Rakia. Disinfecting people. Yeah. Nice little pirate on there.
All right.
It's plum brandy, folks.
I do want to live in a world where I need a variety. Not that I need, but I have just a variety of 22 pistols.
Yeah, no, I do want to live
models. Like Charter Arms came out with like a kind of tactical 22 revolver. And
yeah, I do like a 22 revolver.
Just because, look, in my perfect world, I've got like a ranch, a need to have lever action. Like I want to be able to, when I go outside.
That's why I'm going to get a ranch in Arizona.
Like I want to go outside and have to have a lever action with me. And then I want to have just
something for snake shot.
Oh, no, I just want a crate of miscellaneous 22s to have little plinking competitions with.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the dream. And I think that's the goal I'm working towards.
Yeah, I also don't want to go to Arizona.
Northern Arizona. I need snow. I'd kill myself. Okay. Like I want to kill myself because there's too much snow. That's an exaggeration. Like it's like, oh cool, it's been a frozen hellscape and I can't go outside. Like it's so cold my dog is shitting on my back stoop. Like he walks down 3 stairs, takes a shit and runs back in. I watched him get brave and run out into the yard and then a breeze hit and he was pissing and he ran while pissing like to get back into the house. But I don't want no snow. Like, I do love Southern California. I loved living in San Diego. Like, would I go back if they offered me money? I'd be like, yeah, if I could live there and swing it, okay. But I want property, enough property where it's like, I don't know who my neighbors are. That's my ideal goal. And it's like, nobody calls and complains about me shooting the shit I'm shooting all day. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm working towards. But yeah, I have a single action 22, the Heritage Rough Rider.
Yeah, everybody should own one of those.
It's $120.
Yeah, like, just get one.
Like, skip a meal every day.
Get one
for a week.
Get one, and then email like the top 10 holster companies and ask them to make you a Kydex inside the waistband appendix carry.
You're like almost a felon, but not quite. Like that's exactly what they would carry.
Just to make them respond to you and go like, yeah, we're not going to.
Somehow they made something less deadly and cheaper and flimsier than a High Point, but somehow super sturdy.
I did just email Tenacor because I know.
Did you make a High Point holster?
No. I want.
They already do.
No, they don't.
Well,
no, they really stick to what's popular. But I asked them I asked them if they were coming out with one or they're planning on coming out with one for the Bodyguard 2.0. I figured that was a popular enough gun, and they're a big enough company that maybe they would want to make that. They have no plans on making one, so I've got to search elsewhere. I think Black Point Tactical makes one or two for that gun. So
Etsy has a lot of the independent guys that are making them, and they usually just get like a dummy gun and they make the mold for that. Like I would look on there. I'm sure there's a listener that would probably point you in the right direction for one.
I'll find some.
The difference with Tenacor is what the foam little angled blocks and shit like that. Is that
no? They don't make. I don't think they do the foam.
Are you gonna do the fucking? You're gonna do appendix carry, aren't you? You're sick fuck.
Yeah,
I don't like
appendix carry makes more sense. Look,
no, it doesn't.
Alex Preddy would be alive if he was carrying appendix.
Are we gonna get into that?
Is that a hot take? We haven't talked about him at all.
We haven't.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll save it for the news. Not that it's really any news.
I think we're done with the gun stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much been shot full of holes. That Alex Preddy story.
Yeah.
The Viridian red dot. For the Bodyguard 2.0.
Yeah.
Because I was planning on getting that and not put any optics on it because I didn't think there was anything available. That I think is going to be a cheap enough optic because it's a no-name brand for the most part. That just goes right where the rear sight is. It's worth a shot. I'm going to try it.
Oh, so speaking of optics, somebody we're friends with got a Crimson Trace, one of their new red dots for pistols, and it came with a little crack in the glass. It still works, but it's got a crack in it, and it looked ugly. And they emailed the company, and they sent him a brand new one. But then he was trying to take off the old one, and he stripped the screw.
Oh.
So he had to come over to my house, and I had I have all the tools to fucking fix a screw, and fucking I have every tool under the sun to fix something.
Yeah.
So I get the screw out, and he's like, "Do you want the old optic?" I'm like, "Yeah." So now I have a Crimson Trace like red dot, and I'm putting it on the Heritage Rough Rider. I 3D printed a frame for it to make it look like a space gun, and I'm putting a red dot on my single action 22.
Look like something from fucking Fallout.
100%.
Yeah. That makes me happy. Like that weird shit for you makes me happy.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not for me, but
it
for you,
sparks joy.
Yeah, for you, I enjoy you having that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. In the other category, everybody and their fucking brother came out with a suppressor. There was really nothing new there.
Yeah,
if you're gonna buy a suppressor now, find one that's got a lifetime warranty.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of them out there that do. I don't know.
But now we're seeing $200 22 caliber suppressors.
Yes.
So
with no tax
stamp. So we're going to see $150, $100 suppressors one day because that's how much they should cost.
Yes.
It is.
It's machine.
Why does it cost more than the fucking gun?
It's retarded. And like for the quality, quality suppressor brands that are out there now are all $1,000. Give or take.
There's an Instagram out there, and they're a trans machinist, just weird gun tuber.
I have seen this person.
They're working. They did all the paperwork. They're an SOT. They've always been mechanically inclined. They're machinists, and they're making a 22 caliber titanium suppressor, and they're like, I'm gonna try and make it $200. So if this person,
it's amazing how this person's autism split into both guns and trans.
They're a fucking rad person, and I would like pick their brain about a lot of machinist shit. I don't care what fucking flavor of weird they are. But
again, I'm okay with trans as long as that's your only mental illness.
So are you saying the guns is another mental illness?
No, I would never say that.
But who knows? But they they're like, I'm working on a $200 titanium printed 22 caliber suppressor. So if this one-off person is like doing it and they seem intelligent enough to know to crunch numbers and be like, okay, this is feasible, then these big name gun companies are like, we can't make a fucking 22 suppressor for less than $500. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Nah,
$800.
It's all bullshit.
Like Hush Works or who's a big one? Silencer Co. and all these guys, like Dead Air. Like, come on, guys. Come on.
Yeah, those prices are going to be forced down because everybody's entering the market.
They're fucked. So all these companies are going to have to adapt or die. So we're going to see suppressor companies die.
Yeah, well, think about it. January 1st is the first time where the world said, hey, I can get a suppressor, right?
Yeah.
So now
not the world, just the U.S., which is pretty much the world.
Fine. But you give it a year, and I mean, I'm going to guess suppressor prices come down 20% in the first year.
I think so. I think they'll continue to go down, too.
I think they will, too. I'm just saying in this first year, I think that you're going to see a 20% drop in suppressor prices.
And the great thing is with the Gun Owners America and a couple other organizations putting these lawsuits forward, I don't know how long the Supreme Court will last like this. I have a feeling that if the powers that be decide that we need a change of outrage to Democrats instead, they'll probably Supreme Court pack, and nothing is real, and we don't get choices anymore, and democracy doesn't actually exist. They might raise the prices again or strike down those lawsuits. But if we win and it's common use and there's some sort of justice in this world, suppressors will be something that you can buy the same as a handguard or a magazine in stores.
We should get into the news.
Yeah.
All right. So Alex Preddy would be alive if he was carrying appendix. This is my take on it. I think that gun popped out. I think, look, he should have never been doing what he was doing. All right.
You're allowed to concealed carry and you're allowed to protest. You're allowed to do both those things at the same time.
I don't disagree.
You know what you're not allowed to do? Obstruct or prevent arrest. Whether or not he was doing that, sure, looked like it. We can Monday morning quarterback from 6 different angles. Seemed like an angry guy.
Yeah. But again, I think that he
shouldn't be dead.
What led up to that shooting? Well, no. If he was using his fucking brain, he wouldn't be dead. He would have been on the sidewalk protesting.
I would argue
peacefully.
I would argue that the ICE guys, if they're using their fucking brains, he wouldn't be dead either.
I think what happened was that gun became visible. He was entangled in the arrest.
And there's not good audio. Not great audio.
I think that he's in the middle of a situation they should never have been in. All right. The gun becomes visible. I think that one guy in the gray shirt goes up there.
The fat guy that's out of shape.
They were kind of all fat. But the guy in the gray jacket goes up there and he pulls the gun. And like everybody else, if you're going to pull a gun out of my holster, I'm going to go for the holster.
Yeah.
I think that he probably made a move for that holster. And maybe there was
a military veteran that was trained to control his firearm.
And maybe it was verbalized that there was a gun in play. If one of those agents said gun.
Yeah.
And now you see a guy that's making a very visible draw to 3 or 3.5, 4 o'clock position. I could see why anybody that wasn't on that side of him would push away and then just start pumping rounds into him.
100%.
I think it's going to end up being, again, another lawful but awful.
I don't know, because they're not wearing body cams, yeah?
They are now.
They are now. Was it because of this shooting?
I think this was a big push.
Yeah. I know some ICE agents. I think you do too. I know an ICE agent that's been on for a lot longer than a lot of this big expansion of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they've shortened the training significantly.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Which
is never great. It's never great to shorten law enforcement training.
And I hear that there's significant gaps in what we would call investigation background and approval of these people.
South Park did a great episode.
Essentially, we're talking about retards.
Yeah, it's this last season. I think it's called My Nut or something.
South Park
gotta get my nut.
Jesus Christ, South Park is probably like Trey Parker and Matt Stone are just like, please stop. We have enough content.
Yeah, are their seasons only 5 episodes now?
They started shortening them. I think they're 10. I don't know.
All right,
they got a wicked turnaround. I flip-flop on this guy. I think there was some bad tactics. I think there was a bad control of the guy. You have 5 guys on him.
Well, you could say not using enough force
100%. 100%. I think he was also obstructing. And
for sure.
And it looks like they were going to arrest that girl guy, whatever the fuck it was. And he's pretty much attempting to prevent an arrest.
Yes.
Depending on where you are, that's either a severe misdemeanor or a felony. And then
I think when it comes
armed,
to federal law enforcement, I think it is a felony.
And then you're armed.
Yes.
Whether or not you're legally, lawfully carrying, you then commit a felony.
Yes.
That you shouldn't be. You're now committing 2 felonies.
Mm-hmm.
And I explained that to my wife, and she got really mad at me. And she's anti-gun. She doesn't but then she asked me if I'm carrying my gun. She got upset because I'm like, well, she's like, aren't you pro First and Second Amendment? I'm like, yeah. I have better things to do on literally any day of the week than protest anything. Even things I care about. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to that protest. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because I have priorities.
Like, if it becomes so bad that it's like, I should protest about this, I have a way to do that. It's just louder.
We're going to be way past the
it's so
marching.
much louder.
If I'm involved, we're way past marching.
We're not worried about... You guys can do your cakewalks and all that shit. I'm going to make the actual change that I want to see in the world.
Uncle Ted was right.
He was. Can I say something about Uncle Ted?
Yes, absolutely.
One of the people that Uncle Ted sent a bomb to survived, blinded in one eye, and hurt his hand. It's in the Epstein files.
So Uncle Ted was right.
I think I sent it in our little group of groups.
Yes.
Yeah. Just saying he was right. Y'all can look it up yourselves. Anyway, so the thing about Minnesota, and I was saying this to my wife, I was saying this to a couple of my more left-leaning than me. I think of the two of us, I'm the more centrist of the two of us, which is weird because I sound like a crazy person more often. What's happening in Minnesota is going to happen. They have their list of people that they are going to remove. They are removing them. This is the federal government. Yes. They decided that these people need to leave. They're leaving. That's the end all be all of it. You can have the cakewalks and protests. You can try and obstruct. You're just going to get locked up. Your suburban white woman virtue signaling.
But I think that's the idea.
But this is a symptom of Tim Walz's corruption.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
Tim,
before we get into Tim Walz, all they're doing, their game plan right now, is to slow down operations in Minnesota.
Make as much noise
because
and chaos.
If they can slow it down until the nicer weather, then
we get the summer of love.
Yes, exactly.
Which is fine with me. I'm going to make money.
If I'm Tom Holman or if I'm Trump or whoever's making the decisions on the ground there, I want to get out of Minnesota before it gets nice. Because there's real work to do in California and New York.
Yeah.
And the protest is going to happen regardless. But Minnesota or Minneapolis is 500,000 people. All right. Yeah. They've got their list. They've already deported, like 4,000 people?
Yeah.
I mean, how many more people can they be in Minneapolis?
How many Hispanic dudes could move to fucking Minneapolis? Like, that's
survive.
Like, Jesus.
I can't live there.
I see him wearing...
And I'm half white.
I see him wearing... No, you're not. I see him wearing winter jackets in fucking 50-degree weather, and that's a guy that like when I was a young cop and I'd see like a Hispanic guy wearing a winter jacket in 50-degree weather, I'm like, that guy's got like a jammy or a fucking a fucking machete.
Suspicious. No, that's a cold.
That's
Pedro.
a cold. I was gonna say cold Jose, but yeah, that's a cold Pedro. My close friend and partner is a Hispanic dude, and he has the heat ripping when we're double in the car.
Yeah,
ripping, and I'm like, "Hey, can I open a window and like turn the air off for a second? Like, I'm getting hot flashes. I feel like a 55-year-old white woman."
Start passing out.
Like, dude, we are opposite sides of the spectrum. I don't know where these people came from or what rock they crawled under. I grew up in the 90s. I can remember when the federal government decided they got a wild hair up their ass and they were shooting innocent people. To shoot like vaguely guilty people, I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty bad. Like, I remember when they shot innocent people.
I mean, well, do we want to get into fucking Janet Reno and Elian Gonzalez?
That's another one. It's like
when somebody's
the family wanted to
they're gonna go.
Stay, and like the wet foot dry foot policy was there, and like. It was weird, complicated with the father. Apparently, Elian Gonzalez, I did look this up. He's doing well.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's a fucking national hero.
Yeah.
They don't have much. And now they don't even have gas.
But allegedly, a Cuban scientist invented a lung cancer vaccine. So,
That was, I mean...
So Fidel died in vain.
Say what you will about communism, but anybody that was there that was smart enough to be a doctor went to medical school.
Cuba does have an actual incredible medical corps. Do they have the antibiotics and medicine to treat people? No, but...
I'm not saying they have the infrastructure. I'm just saying that they were willing to spend the money to send their people to go get educated elsewhere.
Yeah, and then come back. And please, while you fix that person...
I come from a long line of learned doctors. I'll have you know.
The doctors figure out a way to sew a bunch of rubber together, make an inner tube to float you guys over here just to get rid of you.
Well, that kind of bullshit engineering, any doctor should be able to figure that out.
They keep those Fords running.
Yeah.
Yeah, so ICE is coming to your town. You can't do anything about it.
What we're saying is round up your Mexicans and just hand them over.
I wish they weren't so goddamn retarded and had figured out a semblance of a uniform and weren't so slapshot that they didn't look like retarded brown shirts.
Yes.
Like, the optics of it have constantly looked shitty, and yeah, there's the obstructionists that are in the way of it, but these guys do look retarded and act retarded a lot of the times.
I'm sure that they would give you justification for why they're in, like, somewhat
7
plain
different
clothes.
Uniforms.
So... I agree. I feel like they should be in a uniform. I have no problem with them covering their faces. In fact, I think they should cover their faces.
Honestly, even if they're wearing brown shirts, I don't give a fuck if they're wearing a uniform and if they have a number assigned to their chest. Fine, great.
That's fine as long as it's kept internal.
Yeah,
and
internal.
Egregious happens.
We've talked about that.
Yeah, we've talked about this. It looks exactly the way the left is portraying it. It's like any idiot could put a plate carrier on and go just like start kidnapping people.
Did you see that retard right-wing Instagrammer that like was a January 6er that kicked over the prosecute ICE made out of ice?
Yeah. Didn't he get tuned up at one of these things?
Like, yeah, but like he got like, can you pick a more out of shape gay guy masquerading as a Republican to do this shit? Like, he's out of breath after kicking over 2 letters. And he's wearing like a fitted shirt and skinny camo pants and a plate carrier he got off of Temu. Like, can I say the F slur?
Well, listen.
Can I say the slurs?
No, we don't need to say that. But
he looks like
I wouldn't say anything like that because,
marketing?
No, because when I was in junior high and my parents sent me to that camp where they made me watch gay porn and sniff ammonia, the guy that was in charge said that if I wear a plate carrier, that'll make me straight. Like, oh, jeez. I spilled rakia on myself.
Don't spill rakia.
We'll never get that smell.
Like, I saw that guy is like, dude, you're doing more harm for whatever cause you believe in than good. Like, you had to have watched that. Like, you edit these podcasts. We review videos. Mm-hmm. Like, you watch this video and be like, yeah, I look tough in this. Like, like throwing his arms. Yeah, it's like, holy shit.
I don't want to see any more of him the same way I don't want to see any more of the fucking January 6th cop that keeps going to Congress.
I don't know. I just if you're a January 6er and an Instagram influencer, and then you're like, I can't even get a uniform. I got to get skinny jeans, and I'm kind of a pudgy, like, fat retard.
Yeah. I would say that if you're going to be in plain clothes, the skinny jean look, the skinny jean hoodie plate carrier. Just get a fucking pair of fucking tack lights. Bring the tack lights back. Make tack lights great again.
I ordered some tactical pants, but I've got tired of getting mistaken for like an in-shape ice guy.
511s have come a long way, by the way.
I don't wear 511s.
I know, but
I wouldn't get caught fucking dead.
I'm just saying that the 511 pants have come a long way.
Yeah, there's tons of coming them. I know, because like there's dudes just coming on them all the time.
I would prefer that cool brand, KUHL. I do like their stuff.
I'm going to get on a plane across the country in 2 days, and I guarantee I'm going to see at least 3 dudes in 511s with a medium fade and too tight of a t-shirt that's either grunt style or some other bullshit like that, and the guy's going to think I'm blending in with the population.
100%. You're going to see a guy with a backpack with Molly on it.
And you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of being like, "Hey, brother, I'm on your side," I'm gonna be like, "Hey, man, you want to kiss a boy?" Like I'm just gonna say it. They're like, "Dude, you look like a fucking retard." Like, practice. Like, if you think that you're practicing tradecraft and you're wearing 511s and a skin tight t-shirt, you look like a fucking retard.
No, we need to convince gay men to co-opt tactical gear.
No, I was just talking about that. They're doing that. You're
talking about closeted homosexuals.
Every time they have a Republican convention, they crash Grindr.
511 to sponsor a party at the Stonewall.
That'd actually be sick. That'd be sick.
Yeah, we need to make, like, they were already wearing the fucking the work boots.
Make it too expensive for these retards to buy it.
No, don't make it too expensive. I'm just saying, just make it gay.
It already is.
Like, they took the rainbow. You don't see any guys in plate vests with fucking rainbow stickers.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I wear it all the time.
All right, well, you're an anomaly.
Blend in. It's called camouflage.
I'm just saying, make tactical gay again.
Make tactical gay again? I mean, there's so much gear queer fashion out there.
That could be a whole segment. Like, you could have bears, otters, and gear queers. I mean, I guess we already do.
We already do that.
Yeah.
All right. Do all that.
Let's get into actual news. The NYPD's been in the news. Did you see the shooting of Jabaz Chakraborty, 22-year-old EDP with a knife?
Yeah.
All right.
They didn't shoot him enough.
We've all seen it, right?
They didn't shoot him enough.
I mean, they pumped a couple holes into him. Not enough to kill him, but they pumped a few holes into him. So they get a call for service. It's a emotionally disturbed person that ends up arming himself with a knife, I guess, when police show up and starts charging at him. The mom, I guess, is in the way, trying to pull him back. Officers do a great job trying to retreat. They actually go into another room, close the door.
They do a great job.
They isolate, contain, and then he comes through the door, and then they pump him full of lead.
You know what's crazy is if he stabbed his mother to death, they probably would have charged those cops.
100%. So I've been saying this since that video came out. He goes, you retreat, and now he kills everybody in the house.
And it's our fault.
Of course.
Somehow our fault.
This is a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
And the family is actually active. They're not trying to... She wasn't trying to pull the knife away. She's trying to stop the cops from shooting him. She has no problem with him stabbing a cop. She has no fucking problem with that. She should be charged with a homicide.
So the mother came out. Now, I don't know if this was after their mayor went and basically said, like, this is a horrible thing that happened to you. Yeah. And said that, we didn't call for the police. We called because we wanted him involuntarily removed from our home. Because
who the fuck does that? Who does that? Who's equipped to deal with that?
Exactly. So anybody, I think, that entered that situation that was not known to this guy was probably going to elicit the same response.
Yeah.
It turns out that, like always, the police are the best equipped to handle that response. If that was a bunch of EMTs...
They'd be dead.
They'd be dead.
We had an EMT a couple years ago just stabbed to death by a random homeless fucking dude roaming around the streets. And they're just fine with that. That city is just perfectly okay with that.
Yeah.
And then they elect a guy that's even more okay with that.
Yeah, so they're dopey
whose
mayor.
mom is on the fucking Epstein list.
Yes, she was. So the new mayor wants to start the Department of Community Safety, which last I checked was the fucking police department. And they're going to go out to all these fucking wacky,
it's just another
crazy
form of,
people
it's
calls.
Just another form of grift to hide billions of dollars and steal and give their friends and cronies a no-show job while the people that actually take this job are desperate enough to do it and get hurt. Or they show up and call the police every single fucking time.
It's Socialism 101 is grow the fucking government, right? Like you how are you going to do how are you going to get free buses if you're creating all these other fucking jobs?
There's trash and snow removal issues in that city right now.
So anyway, dopey mayor goes and visits the guy in the hospital and says, "Oh, this is a horrible thing that happened to you." And I'm sure, I mean, I don't think anything will come of it, but I'm sure that family will sue the police department civilly.
Yeah, and the NYPD, as always, will settle because they just give out money.
I'm sure they will. Before we leave New York, the cop that threw the cooler hitting the guy on the scooter
got convicted of
manslaughter,
involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah.
I don't know what that definition is up there.
I don't know, but it could give him up to 15 years in prison.
I would articulate that he was riding on a sidewalk, an unregistered motor vehicle, without a helmet, endangering himself and the public, and that supervisor made a executive decision to disable the motorist or the motor vehicle to prevent further harm from the public.
You could say that. The video basically shows the guy kind of stopped and then takes off.
Nailed him with that fucking cooler.
Yeah, he did.
When he gets out of prison,
it was effective.
When he gets out of prison, the Yankees should hire him.
Well, he might be a little past his prime at that point. Zip ties. All right. Anything that you approach that's got a clutch lever, if you zip tie it to the handlebars, he's not going anywhere.
Zip ties in my pocket all the time.
Nice heavy zip tie. Anyway,
even a handcuff. Fuck it.
A handcuff? Yeah, probably close enough to not have that. Yeah, that would work. Zip tie would be easier. Mm-hmm. But anyway, before we get off that, Kansas City, Missouri. All right. Cop hit by a fleeing ATV ends up in critical condition.
Yeah.
All right. Now, they just arrested that guy, and I think he's getting like 15 years.
Yeah.
Or 15 or 20, something like that. These things hurt people.
Yep.
All right. In New York City in the last year, I think 2 people have been seriously injured by illegal dirt bikes. ATVs,
you're talking about people outside of involved because they
outside of being involved.
They kill themselves
all
the time, and they damage
cost of
other
doing business.
motorist vehicles all the time. It's absolute chaos.
Yeah. So both these stories come out.
Haven't you ever seen that movie with DMX in Baltimore?
Oh, the one with Anthony Anderson and Steven Seagal?
I don't know if Seagal was in it. I just remember DMX.
Seagal and DMX did do a few.
Angrily riding
Yeah, what was that called?
What was he riding? He was riding a Banshee through Baltimore.
Yeah, I used to have a Banshee.
I used to have
I was a Banshee boy.
Yeah, Banshee boy. I used to ride a Banshee. I'm a Banshee boy. Hold that thought while I take a break real quick.
Bring, 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 bring. All right, and we're back. That film that we were talking about is Exit Wounds.
Fucking dope movie, right?
Yeah. All right.
Was Seagal in that? It's terrible.
You know what? I didn't even look.
Big old fat retard.
Yeah. He's not doing well. Okay, so just in New York, before we get off the topic, all this news came on the heels of them saying that January was the fewest murders, burglaries, and shootings in recorded history. To that, I'm going to say that there were 1,800 forced deportations out of New York City. And forced deportations are generally 20% of all deportations, which means that another 7,200 people self-deported from that area. So you got roughly, 10,000 people that left New York. And now you've got the fewest shootings, murders, and burglaries. We call that a clue in the business, guys. So the Canadian government allowed the euthanasia of a 26-year-old for having type 1 diabetes, partial blindness, and depression. Which seems like not quite terminal illness.
They'll let you kill yourself in Canada for anything.
Yeah, so they're moving in that direction.
Yeah.
They want to make mental illness a reason where they'll just kill you.
No, they just want to replace everybody with Chinese and Indians in Canada.
Well, they're doing it.
They're working on it. Yeah, no, they're working on it.
Partial blindness and depression. I feel like if you're partially blind, just bang ugly chicks and you'll be less depressed.
I mean, you only got partially blind from your type 1 diabetes because you were not on top of your type 1 diabetes.
Is that the candy bar one or the one you're born with?
You're not born with it. Well, yes, you're born with it. It doesn't show up until you're juvenile. It's called juvenile diabetes.
Gotcha.
Your pancreas doesn't work good. You're not fat.
Yeah, because he seemed like he was a good-looking dude.
Some of the people I know that have type 1 diabetes are in phenomenal shape. Yeah, actually, all of them are, because you have to be, because you'll die if you're not.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's definitely tough, but in Canada, where I assume insulin is not keeping you alive for profit like it is in the U.S., you can probably live a pretty successful life and be okay. But depression, you're blind probably because you were shitty at handling your shit.
Yep.
That's not the first person. I know somebody that was just chronically depressed that did it.
Yeah, this guy tried once at 23, and I guess they didn't go through with it. And then again, now did it at 26. I feel like at 23 and 26, you're kind of supposed to be depressed, you know?
Oh, yeah, I'd say so.
Like, it should be, like, pretty awesome because you're young and you don't give a shit about anything, but also you're kind of lost and you haven't figured out what the fuck you're doing in the world.
I mean, at 23, that was a great year. 26, also a great year.
Yeah. Just finding strange.
Yeah, just running them through.
And if you're blind, I mean,
who cares?
There's so much more strange out there.
But your other senses are heightened.
Well, you got to find one that doesn't smell.
So a real stinky pussy, you could probably
no. You got to find
bar.
You got to find a girl that takes care of herself, but she's like, a butterface.
Those two statements don't go hand in hand.
No? You don't think there's an ugly girl that can wash your pussy?
Yeah, it probably is.
Really.
Probably a handful of them. I mean, pretty dumb to kill yourself. Pretty gay.
Yeah, it's pretty gay.
Pretty stupid.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about killing yourself, don't call me or email Rusty Cuffs. You should actually probably reach a medical care provider. But if you're like bummed out about a bad call or some shit like that, you can always call me. I cannot stress this enough. Prefer text. I do not have time for conversations all the time. And honestly, not often at all with the kid and the wife and the traveling and the work. But you can always text me at 1-469-420-0268 or email Rusty Cuffs at rustycuffspodcast@gmail.com. And we're not medical experts, and we're also, don't have skin in the game. So, like, we'll just be like, man, that's really tough, and we'll hear you out. But if you're really going to do it, like, I'm not the guy to, like, call and be like, I'm going to do it. Like, I might say, hey, don't, and then hang up on you.
Yeah, don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Like, you do that, like, I'm going to get mad at you. But if don't do that. Don't be gay.
Yeah, and if you do subject us to that, we're going to make fun of you on the show.
Oh, 100%.
He was probably wearing tack lights when he did it.
He was probably mad about me saying 5'11s are gay. Don't kill yourself.
Also, 5'11 wants to sponsor the show. By all means.
By all means, I will suck a dick for some 5'11 money.
All right. Officer Sean Grayson, you may remember him from such hits as killing Sonya Massey. Do you recall that one? That was the crazy lady with the pot of boiling water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, he just got convicted of second-degree murder.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, some bullshit there, right? I don't see it. Is a pot of boiling water able to cause serious physical injury to your person?
Yeah, I don't want to get thrown up. Don't touch the pot of boiling water. And she walks over right to the amount of times I tell someone don't do that thing.
Yeah, I think she was saying something like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
She was going to throw that boiling pot of water at him.
So anyway, he shoots her. Now he's convicted. He's saying now that he's got stage 3 and stage 4 cancer, which is a little aggressive. Just pick one. But yeah, he's not doing well. He looks awful. I mean, granted, it's been a stressful couple of years.
Yeah, I feel awful too.
He was a pretty big jack dude in that video.
Falsely convicted of a crime that I didn't commit.
Yes. So I know now they're pleading to not give him jail time, saying it's going to cost more money to house somebody with his medical conditions than it is just to like let him out and let him do his own thing.
Don't throw boiling water at something.
Yeah, I mean, you could go back to whenever the fuck that happened.
Let a social worker
break it down. But
let a social worker get boiling water thrown on them. If you don't want people responding with guns to get assaulted by the criminally insane, then send the social workers. I'm sure there's plenty of people that went to college to get stabbed to death or have their faces melted.
Listen, if I'm not one of them becoming a social worker, I would probably want to get stabbed to death.
I mean, if that's what Mamdani and all these other retards want, then fine. Like, okay. Have your little grifty agency, hire people at barely subsistence level wages, and then pay your cronies $500,000 a year to manage these organizations. And then when they show up and call the police, you can't get mad at anyone other than yourself because you made this grifty organization.
All right, we're going to do one more serious article, and then we're going to go into the funny news.
Oh, it's the English again, isn't it? Or it's the Italians.
I don't think I have any English, but I do have some Italians.
Speaking of Italians, are you watching the Olympics? There's a lot of fat booties.
Watching the skeleton race.
I'm going to say it. Winter Olympics are better than the Summer Olympics in a lot of ways.
Apparel.
Yeah, the apparel. I mean, granted, in the Summer Olympics, you usually have like a lot of the runs and stuff like that where there's somebody with a great booty.
Yeah, volleyball.
Yeah, but a skeleton.
All right, I want to get into this shooting in Baltimore. All right. Oh, wait, before we do that, man, Macaulay Culkin's having a rough week.
Is he?
Yeah. First, his mom died. And then one of the criminals that broke into his house just walked scot-free. That's right. If you remember last episode, Daniel Stern, he's a free man.
Yeah.
Charges dropped.
Macaulay Culkin had an okay week though. He's acting again.
What's he doing?
He's in
He's in
Fallout.
Fallout. Yeah, he's in Fallout. Yeah. Well, anyway.
And he was on Hot Ones very recently, and he came out looking like just a charming person.
He's one of the few guys that fame didn't fuck them all up.
Yeah, it is a bummer about his Hollywood mom. I can't remember her name. She is a very good actress. She was in Beetlejuice. She was in Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, why can't I think about it now? I'm having a brain fart.
I'm not we've been drinking. But it was sad. 71, kind of young.
Yeah, she had a chronic heart issue and apparently some sort of cancer. I wanted to get into the shooting that's out of Baltimore.
Which one? They happen every day.
Oh, wait. First, you know what? I want you to watch this. This seems like something you'll enjoy.
Oh, cool. He's pulling up gay porn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I saw this and the context of it. Yeah, no, I left my ass off about this.
Really?
You're
okay with that dog getting kicked by the federal agent?
You don't even like dogs.
US Marshal?
I love dogs.
I love dogs.
I love dogs and
cats.
cats.
I love my dogs. Other people's dogs I could take.
That is a cat, and I like cats, and you shouldn't kick cats, but cats that look like dogs should get kicked. Anyway, the context of that.
Yeah, come get your fucking dog.
If you're gonna kick something that's the size of a cat, make sure it's a dog, because cats are cool as fuck, and they hold grudges, and they'll fuck you up. But dogs that are the size of cats, you can kick with impunity.
If I run into a cat at work and I kick it, it's going to have to take 3 buses and an Uber to get to my house. So I'm not too worried. Hold your grudge.
They're going to get right back on you. Like that. Have you ever tried to fight with a cat? They'll fuck you up.
No.
So they had a federal canine there. It was there for a search warrant. They notified the occupant of the house. They said, secure your animal. Get it on a leash, get it on a lead, get it out of the here. This dog is like one of our dogs. Like it's basically an angry loaded gun with teeth. And it kept going after, if you watch the full video, it keeps going after the canine, and they keep moving the canine, separating, pushing it away, and it just makes a break for it again. The dog didn't die. Yeah, it broke some ribs. He probably shouldn't have kicked it that hard. But did the dog go after the canine dog again?
Nope.
No, it didn't.
Oh, it's weird. Use the proper amount of force.
It's just optics. It just looks like shit. We're under the microscope as law enforcement as a whole. I'm not a Fed. I work for a living, but everybody's under the microscope, and the Feds are doing a great job of making all law enforcement look like we're heartless retards.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough assessment. Just pick up the dog.
Slaughtered like he was a pig in the street, like his life didn't matter. Police officers are trained to diffuse a situation, not escalate a situation.
No justice, no peace.
Yeah.
6 months later, on the corner where Bilal Abdullah died, his family says they've yet to see justice. The loss of the beloved Arabber, better known as BJ, was felt widely across the city in June. Just days before Christmas, his family says they were dealt another blow. The officers who shot and killed Abdullah will face no charges.
But I'm not scared. I don't care. And I'm here until we get justice. Because that story that they had, it doesn't make no sense.
On Tuesday, the Attorney General's Independent Investigation Division found their use of deadly force to be reasonably necessary in a newly released report. But advocates with the People's Power Assembly find it to be misleading.
The reason this whole thing took place, the reason for the stop, should be put under severe scrutiny.
Character.
Partially because the police have lied to the family about why BJ was
How do you
stopped
go through
in the
all of
first
law
place.
school?
The report reveals new details
With
that
a speech
somewhat
impediment.
differ from what was initially released about the events leading up to the armed conflict in June. Investigators wrote that a private citizen texted an off-duty officer a photo of a man at the 1800 block of Pennsylvania Avenue matching Abdullah's description and claimed he was carrying a weapon. This information was then passed to a Baltimore Community Intelligence Center detective who located Abdullah on CCTV
That's a
footage.
great chain of
Officers
custody.
nearby then responded, engaging with Abdullah, who greeted them initially but continued to walk away and eventually ran from an officer, taking a gun out of his crossbody bag and opening fire at them. Details about a man displaying a firearm in a private business and making threatening statements, as shared initially by Baltimore police, were not included in the report.
The video shows him pulling out a gun.
Conflict they started. They murdered a man and they put the entire community in danger.
The 3 officers cleared of wrongdoing shot an estimated 35 rounds, 7 of which appeared to have wounded Abdullah's torso and lower body.
My
Body
only
camera
criticism
footage
is
shows
their
officers
accuracy.
were then blocked from rendering aid on site by several bystanders. Abdullah was later pronounced dead at the hospital.
He was a good person. He was a sweet soul. Everybody around here will tell you, we all got our own personal vendettas and things we go through, but that was illegal.
Son,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So-
One, I don't give a shit if you speak and think at a 3rd grade level. I don't care what you think. If your attorney had the money for law school but not for speech therapy, I don't care as well. Like, you're a shithead displaying a firearm, threatening people, and then you run from the police and you draw down on them. Like, you're fucking dead.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
The family's argument is that they got 2 different stories. They got one saying that he was somewhere and he showed the gun to somebody and then the police were called.
Yeah, okay.
Versus the real story, which is a guy called a cop that was off duty that then forwarded the stuff to like some sort of like a real-time crime center.
I do that shit all the time because people call me all the fucking time on
Yes.
my off duty.
So the image that he sent to the crime center matches exactly the person that the police contacted. And then what do you know? He made a bunch of furtive movements. Started running, and then
False.
takes out said
Yeah.
gun and starts shooting at the police. Like, I don't understand what we're doing here.
No justice, no peace.
There was
He was on his way to church. He was a good soul.
Italian heat. Today, there was a armored van robbery.
Oh, dude,
in
it was
Italy.
fucking dope.
10 masked gunmen with AKs and Chinese-style rifles.
What is a Chinese-style rifle?
Well, Chinese Type 56. So it's a Chinese rifle.
No, it's a Russian rifle just made by the Chinese.
All right, just get your fucking tism in check and let me get through the news, all right?
I'm just interested because that means that they're still selling those that are probably full auto, and China's still doing their evil shit where they're selling just unregistered, unserialized full autos everywhere in the world.
Hey, you want to go to Italy and get some parts? We can go.
I mean, no, I don't like Italians.
Gotcha.
As you can tell.
Anyway, it happened in Tutrano, Apulia, Italy.
You still don't sound convincing. You said you're like half this, and you can't even pronounce this shit.
Well, anyway, they stopped the van in traffic. They luckily used 2 cars. They exited the van.
Had some explosives too.
And yeah, an explosive breach on the back of the van door. Pretty exciting stuff.
How much did they get in loot? And 2 got arrested so far.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Were they Albanian? Because my guess is Albanian.
I was gonna guess Albanians too.
Yeah, well, it's also right on that coast. So the part of Italy that it is, it's like the southern east tip of
next
Italy.
door is Croatia, and then there's Bosnia and Serbia, and then Albania and Kosovo. It could have been. Yes, it's probably a Balkan. Yes, could be a Romanian. Could be.
I'm gonna go Albanian.
Or why it could be an Ethiopian? You know, it could be a future doctor.
I'm gonna go Albanian.
All right, check back in a couple weeks, and we'll find out.
Yeah.
Were they Albanian, or were they just regular mobsters?
Police recruit in New Orleans was just picked up by ICE.
Yeah, I saw this
Larry
one.
Tima, 46 years old, of Cameroon, was taken into custody. Tima obtained a green card in 2015, and it was later revoked. He was ordered deported after failing to appear in federal court 3 times.
You are leaving out several great parts of this.
That Superintendent Graybush, Ann Kirkpatrick of the New Orleans Police Department, said that they were never notified.
No, you left out the best part. The reason his green card was denied because
false marriage.
False marriage.
Yeah.
So like multiple instances of fraud.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't need him as a cop.
No, we don't need him in the country.
No,
Guess
we
what?
don't.
We are not going to have him here any longer. Hopewell, Massachusetts. Massachusetts officers responded to a call of an erratic raccoon in a residential area.
Erotic raccoon.
An erotic raccoon. You could probably find that on Pornhub. An erratic raccoon in a residential area and decided that it might be rabid. So while families and children watched, they decided to run it over several times, crushing it to death. Now, we hear about this once a year.
Like, there's so many easier ways to, like, Okay. I did get caught by a school bus strangling a raccoon to death.
Yeah. But you used the tool that we were given for that
I used
task.
a dog pole, and I was getting it really good behind my cruiser, and I was like actually rushing because I knew the buses were coming, and
half choking it, half smashing his head into the bumper.
And it just raccoons are tough, man.
Yep, they're hard to kill.
But they wouldn't give me a 22 at work. Nowadays, with the time I have on, yeah, I'll just shoot it and I'll just say, nah, it just died. Like I'll get away with it too. I will.
Just get a suppressed 22.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get away with it.
All right. And this one hit a little close to home because I assume that once your phone gets subpoenaed, mine will also get subpoenaed. A Lexington, Kentucky police officer resigns after
my phone's going right off of a bridge. Just like it's gone.
After he was caught with 2 racist videos on his phone.
Two
racist videos. So I want to bring one up because I'm sure that you've definitely seen it and most of our listeners have definitely seen it.
It's probably on my phone right now.
We've probably shared it. It's that AI video of the cop going in and getting coffee, and he's like, 1 coffee black, and he's like, black, and he just shoots the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that was one of the videos that was cited in this.
Oh, so we can't have humor now.
No. Our humor is directly derived from our trauma.
Yeah.
So
every time I get assaulted by a cup of black coffee, I want to shoot it.
There you go.
Epstein list. Fuck it. I don't give a shit anymore.
Wait, hold on. Whoa, hold on. Pump the brakes there, buddy. I want to talk about the Peace and Quiet app.
Oh, I said that to you, didn't I? Oh, we're just speaking of racist shit. Peaceandquiet.io.
Yeah. All right. So I can't imagine why somebody would assume that the guy who invented this was racist, but it's basically a mapping software where you can...
It's not racist. It's not. You can filter for Section 8 liquor stores and certain names.
So you can filter out for... so basically it just tells you how safe your neighborhood is.
Yeah. Pawn shops are in there.
Yeah, bail bonds, public housing, Section 8, methadone, payday loan shops, beauty supply stores, Boost Mobile, Popeye's Chicken, Waffle House, liquor stores, pawn shops, hoop delistings.
Missing out Metro PCS and Cricket.
Yep, violent crime. MLK Street's tribute. And then you can also filter out by population by name. The top 3 listed here, and then it goes alphabetical, but the top 3 are Jamal, Tyrone, and Lakeisha. After that, I just went to find my name, and I couldn't find that. I also went to find Rusty, and the closest I could find was Rufus. There's just...
I've never met a Rufus.
There's
ever.
More...
They need to tune it.
More names you'd find in a Memphis barbecue than there are at a, I don't know, Abercrombie and Fitch. Is that still a thing?
I don't think so. A Whole Foods.
A Whole Foods. Yeah.
A Wegmans. Yeah, you can only filter out for, it seems like, one group right now.
Yeah, I don't see any Hispanic names on here.
Jenny, I'm gonna write to the editor of that website and make sure that they add stuff for that.
I'm in the J's now. I don't see a Jose.
Yeah.
Not one. There's a Keenan when you get to K.
So it's fed off of, it looks like voter databases and census data. It's fantastic. I mean, Listen, it's a free country.
I'll be honest, just looking at a map of our area,
Pretty great area. It's a quiet area.
Yeah, but as I zoom out and out and out and out, it's pretty spot on.
No, it's 100% accurate so far.
All right, Epstein.
How deep do you want me to go?
Let's go about 5 minutes deep.
5 minutes deep. Okay, yeah, the devil wears a small hat. Done.
Okay.
No, do you want me to get deeper than that?
Well, I mean...
clearly it's interconnected with intelligence agencies. It's somewhere between a honeypot and actually really enjoying what you're doing.
Well, you never work a day in your life.
Some of the stuff in the Epstein files are... one of them was like, where they're eating babies and Bush Sr. and Henry Kissinger were cutting my feet ritualistically and cutting my back. Some black dude was being interviewed by the NYPD. Some of them were just police. It's not just the emails. It's all the Epstein files. They collated everything. So when you read them like a police officer. Have you ever sat down with a alleged victim and just been like, oh, this is a crazy person and they're making crazy statements. And then, do you have any evidence to back this up? Did they scar your feet? Do you have scars on your back? And the guy replies, the only scars are on my anus. Okay.
Well, let's see him.
Okay, get the fuck out. Because it's obviously bullshit. Like, there are a couple of files in the Epstein, and then there's algorithms and people in there chanting and being like, oh, they're doing X, Y, and Z. 100%. There is fucking evil going on there, and it reaches the highest points of our government, including Donald Trump. Donald Trump. He's listed there. So was Elon Musk. So was Joe Biden. So were the Clintons. They were all going there. It was a honeypot. It's a huge intelligence agency. Israel has compromised the American government. That's what it comes down to. And who are they protecting? Just more people in the government. But then some of the more outlandish and outrageous stuff in there is just bananas. But these are people.
I didn't see bananas listed. I did see a lot of pizza, hot dogs.
Yeah, they were absolutely having sex with children.
Jerky. There was a lot of code.
And these are people, and that means they have addresses and they have families.
Okay.
You know, I'm just saying they are people, and they have addresses and they have families.
Yeah.
People sleep. They don't have 24-hour security. They have vulnerabilities if they do have security. They're also people. You know, I that's all I'm saying. You know, we won't get better until we...
You already look like you run a militia. Let's not get down into this fucking...
I'm just saying. If you were higher up in the police department here and I got orders to be like, make sure we know everybody that's on our geographical area that's from the Epstein list. Just keep tabs on them. I'd be like, fuck yeah, we're going to keep tabs on them. Like, why aren't we...
we definitely got one or two, right?
Why aren't we as law enforcement being responsible about this? Be like, hey, they could be the subject of an assassination. We should probably make sure everybody in our department knows where this person is at all times and where they live and where they work and what they're doing and how they commute there. And we should keep tabs on that at all times. Just so somebody knows.
Really fun side project for you to work on the flight to California.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it sound like something that I'm already thinking about? Doesn't it?
I feel like there's going to be a manila folder crossing this desk any minute now.
I'm just saying that, like, if, you know, you're not illegally accessing NCIC or anything like that. If you're just saying, I'm being proactive by making sure that, you know, this is a public figure that might be listed in some compromising information. I should know where this individual is and know what they drive and where their kids go to school.
What's the favorite restaurant to get food delivered from?
Yeah, exactly. I should know all this information. Now, if I were to, you know, accidentally leave that in a public library or a public place like a mall or a gun store counter, like that would be an accident.
All right. Well, I think that's it for us at the Rusty Cups podcast.
I'm just saying they're people, and they, you know.
This might be the first episode we have to start with the disclaimer.
This is all in Minecraft or Roblox?
Yes.
I don't know.
So, well, Roblox is where the Epstein people, that's where they go.
So, no, Epstein was playing What was he playing? Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was playing Fortnite last year. That's weird.
Wait, hold on. Carry the one. No, wait. He shouldn't be playing Fortnite.
No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't be playing Fortnite. But his Fortnite character was logged on last year. That's weird.
That's fucking hilarious.
Isn't that hilarious?
I mean,
I'd say that's funny.
I definitely thought about that when he supposedly died.
Yeah, isn't that funny, guys? Isn't that funny? Ha 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 ha.
Wait, hold on. We got a button for that.
We do?
Yep. Wait, can we use that one?
Yeah. All right. That's perfect.
Yeah,
Well, you know what was crazy is there's discussion about the poll board on 4chan and then subreddits run by Ghislaine Maxwell, and they were opposite sides of sort of just pushing everybody to the extremes, left and right. So it's like the billionaires wanted the left and right to be separated and angry at each other, to not look at the ruling class of doing pure evil, and not saying I have more in common with my DoorDash delivery driver or the guy making my pizza or cleaning my house or working or delivering my mail or picking my garbage than I do with the billionaires that are laughing and molesting and eating children, potentially. Just saying.
I want to be a billionaire so bad.
Yeah, I don't.
No, not for the children things. I'm just thinking about go back to the first hour of the show and all the SHOT Show stuff. It just give me one of everything.
I know. I don't just need to be a millionaire to do that. I don't. Guns aren't an expensive hobby. Multi-millionaire is fine. These are billionaires with a B.
Well, I mean, I'd like a nice boat too. I think billionaire money gives you Russian oligarch outfit a ship to go hunt Somali pirates.
I think you only need 100 million to do that.
Oh, that's it? 100 million? No, we need more than that.
No, a really good boat to out. Okay, I need a 20 millimeter deck gun. Okay, that's 50,000. Let's say $50,000.
What if I need a helicopter? What if I want a little bird on the bow of my boat?
Little bird is like $300,000 to $400,000.
Yeah, maintenance.
Yeah, maintenance is there too, but you find contracts in between that.
All right.
Just saying, for all of us here at the Rusty Cuffs podcast.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Train hard.
We love you.
Rusty and Cuffs hit the beat tonight, chasing dreams under city lights. Fast cars roar down the endless way. Podcast tales of the night and day. The massages by the parlors dim, spike strips laid where the streets grow slim. Night shift heroes in the shadow deep, traffic stops on avenues that never sleep. Rusty and Cuffs, legends so bold, through the bourbon haze and the fearless cold. Special units with hearts aflame, guns and glory, the game they tame. Yeah. Drug busts at dawn when the world's half asleep. Whispers of danger and secrets they keep. Rubber dog masks in the midnight raid. Truth and justice, the debt they've paid. Stories whispered